The first sit I'm going to talk about is Trey Burks. The Titans are giving Burks the rookie treatment right now and not giving him that #1 wide receiver role just quite yet. It may take a few weeks to see some solid production from Burks. No one knows what week he's actually going to get that workload, so I'm more than happy to take that wait and see type of approach instead of starting him every week and getting poor performances. I do believe he's going to take over that #1 role sooner rather than later, but I would just sit Burks in week 2. But on the flip side, just be happy that and know that he should still have a very solid season. Just week 2, pull back on the reins. The next sit is going to be Daronte Mooney. Mooney is the #1 wide receiver for an offense that isn't very good. Yes, I know the field that they were playing on in week 1 was atrocious, but it took Mooney quite a while to even have a catch, and that really worries me. I would stay away from the entire Bears offense in week 2, and that includes Mooney. I'm all about mitigating risk, and the Bears offense has it written all over their forehead. My last sit would be Drake London. London is a very promising wide receiver and will have a very good rookie season. The bad part is that he gets face to face with Jalen Ramsey in week 2 after they took a loss in week 1. I'll take Ramsey over that rookie 100 out of 100 times in that type of matchup. Steer clear of London in week 2. The first start at wide receiver in week 2 that I'm going to talk about is AJ Brown. Jalen Hurts has a homing beacon for Brown. The connection is very solid, and Brown should be able to put up monstrous numbers week in and week out. I see the Eagles in a negative game script for most of the game against Minnesota, and they're going to have to throw the ball early and often in order to keep up with the potent Vikings offense. Start Brown with extreme confidence in week 2. The next start I'm going to say is Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel was a surprise to most with his production from week 1. Samuel came over from last season as the prized free agent, and he really didn't accomplish anything with the team, whether it be underutilization or injury. But now this year, he starts out by having the most targets on the team, as well as that gadget type of player with his rushing ability. Against Detroit, Samuel should be used all over the field and should be a solid day for him. Have fun with Samuel if he's on your team, because this year is going to be a good one for Samuel. The last start I'm going to talk about is Greg Dortch. Not only is Dortch a fun name to say, but he's also being used as the focal point of this offense with Hopkins out. Dortch is almost guaranteed to be on your waiver wire, unless you watched my waiver wire target video earlier this week. So he is free for the taking. Scoop him up and start him against the Raiders in week 2. Now on to the Bengal Tiger Start of the week. The Bengal Tiger Start of the week is going to be Cooper Kupp. Kupp lit up the Bills in week 1, and he won't be getting slowed down by the Falcons, that's for sure. Kupp should have a performance of a lifetime against this secondary. On top of all that, Stafford isn't happy about losing in week 1, and he's more than likely going to look to Kupp early and often to make sure they aren't starting the season 0-2. You are going to start Kupp anyway, but as the Bengal Tiger Start of the week, you should know it is now going to be a crazy good week for Kupp.